All right, so let's review the concepts that we learned the last 2 days. Remember in our toolbox, ways to prove triangles congruent, we have SSS or SAS. So let's look at this first proof. We have, let's write it first. So we have our statements and our reasons. So we're given AB congruent to CD, and we're given BC congruent to DA. So now it's going to be a little more challenging because it's not all one, but we've got 2 ways that we can prove triangles congruent. So I'm going to mark ABCD, BC, DA. So don't let those other numbers confuse you. We've got 2 sides congruent. We can now get our third side congruent. So DB congruent to DB. Remember, that is our reflexive property. And I'm going to mark it right there. And now we can say that the triangles are congruent. ABD congruent to triangle CDB by SSS. Good warm-up. Nice and easy. Now, let's look at something a little bit more challenging. Next one. Statements, reasons. So we have XY congruent to ZW, XY, ZW, and we have angle 1 congruent to angle 2. Oops. Now, we can see we have that common side again, so we can say XZ congruent to XZ, and that is reflexive. And notice we have side, angle, side now. And so we can say triangle WZY congruent to triangle YXZ by side, angle, side. Finally, we have BC congruent to DC, whoops, AC congruent to EC, all marked already. We want to prove the triangles are congruent. So we don't have the third side, but remember when we see that X, we have those vertical angles congruent. So we can say angle BCA congruent to angle DCE, and that is vertical angles congruent. And now we can say triangle ACB congruent to triangle ECD by side, angle, side. Can these triangles be proven congruent? Well, we can mark that, but that's it. We don't have a third thing. Here we could mark that, so yes, side, side, side. Here we can mark those vertical angles, so yes, side, angle, side. Here we can mark that shared side, 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 side. We can mark that third side, but notice this is an ASS situation, right? So that is no, it's not side, angle, side. This one, however, is side, angle, side. So that's yes. This one, side, angle, side. And finally, side, side, side.